Question 1. The average speed of an airplane flight from Dubai to London is 750 kilometers per hour. So we've been given a speed here. The flight time from Dubai to London is 7 hours 18 minutes. So we've been given a time there. And the question is asking us to work out the flight distance from Dubai to London. So this is a classic speed, distance, time question where we're looking for distance. Formula for distance is speed times time. If you're ever in any doubt about how to remember your formula involving speed, distance and time, always look for the speed units. So this here, the speed unit there is kilometers, which is a distance over time. You've got the over there, per. So speed equals distance over time. You can also use that triangle as well. But anyway, so it's distance equals speed times time. Looking at this units for speed again, we've got to be careful because the distance term must be kilometers, which is fine because the question wants our distance in kilometers anyway, but it's one thing to look at there. But our time must be involved with hours, or hours must be involved only. So this 7 hours and 18 minutes is a bit of a problem, the 18 minutes specifically. So we're going to have to turn that into hours by dividing by 60, because it's 60 minutes in an hour. So we have 0.3 hours that way, which gives us 7.3 hours as our time. So 7.3 hours is our time, subbing in our speed of 750. Don't know why the colors have just completely changed here, but anyway. And then we multiply them together, and we're going to end up with 5,475 kilometers. That's our answer for part A. Part B. Change 750 kilometers per hour, to a speed involving meters per second. Okay, so there is a reason why I've highlighted all of these in color. Our units, that's not a 7, 750 kilometers per hour, I'm going to write as a fraction like this. And we're trying to end up with meters per second. That's where we're going, is to try and convert 750 kilometers per hour into meters per second. Whenever you have a compound unit like speed, where it's got two parts to it, it's got the kilometers part here and it's got the hours part here, when we're dealing with conversions, the best thing to do in my opinion is to split them up into their separate pieces. So this 750, I'm going to put the kilometers up there with the top because that's actually where it is. It is 700 kilometers per 1 hour. So the other piece of your units, you have to give a number with it that will help with the conversion process. So it's 1 hour. So 750 kilometers per 1 hour, or for every hour, is our speed unit. Now we just look at it as, well, how do I convert the top into meters, and how do I convert the bottom into seconds? And I treat them as two separate conversion questions. So in order to turn kilometers into meters, we're going to have to times by 100. Nope, times by 1,000, because there are 1,000 meters in a kilometer. If we do that, we're going to end up with 750,000 meters. On the bottom, we need seconds, but we have hours. So I'm going to have to convert not only hours to minutes, which would be multiplying by 60 to get the minutes, but then we're going to have to multiply by 60 again, because not only do we have 60 minutes in an hour, we've got 60 minutes in a second. So we multiply effectively by 3,600, or times in by 60 twice. If you do that, we'll end up with 3,600, because all we had was the number 1 here to change. So suddenly our conversions have been done by looking at the distance part and the time part separately, and we now have meters per second. The only thing that we need to do now is these numbers that are on the top and the bottom, we need to simplify them. So we have this 750,000 divided by 3,600, which when you type that in your calculator is going to give you 208. We still have our meters on the top, we still have our per second, or second on the bottom, and now we have the units matching, so we just have our number 208 here, 208 meters per second.